Hey, how you doing? Shalom, shalom. Back again. Yeah, buddy, we out here at it. Got to get it, got to be great again today because all that great stuff I did yesterday, at this particular point, it's in the history books. But the medals and rewards I got, the trophies I got yesterday, that was good for then. Guess what? They don't give today's trophies out to yesterday's heroes. So that means I'm on the way to be a hero again today, to be great like I was yesterday and all them other days. You know what I'm saying? So that means you got to get up and be a hero too. All right? Don't even talk about that stuff you did yesterday. Just remember it. All right? And then do like what they say, use that as a reference to determine how great you can be again today. You understand? I mean, you did it. Great. You did a good job. Now what you had to do is build on it by remembering what you did to be great yesterday, and now you had to take on that and build it and be great again today. That's what I'm talking about. I'm out here right now about to go be great again. You know what I'm saying? So, still talking about Kamala Harris because I love you. See? And the last video I did, people was like, so why you so interested in America when you live in Israel? Born and raised in Atlanta, Georgia. I got family in Atlanta, friends in Florida, friends in Chicago. One of my children is in Arkansas. I have friends out there in Hope, Arkansas. You understand? I know people in California. That's why. And also here in Israel. I got family and friends all around Israel. So I keep up with all in Africa too. Kenya, Zimbabwe, South Africa. I got people all over there. And so I keep up with all of these different countries to see the who, what, when, where, and why. Before I get off into this, go ahead and hit the subscribe button for me. You're going to love to comment because, I'm not paid by the corporations, and I'm your brother, your real brother, up here talking real stuff. And this knucklehead behind me is really tailgating me. That fool right there just shot by to go nowhere. They do that like that real heavy over here. Tailgate like a mofo. Get out and have a wreck. Some dude tap on the brake up front. Everybody slam into each other and jump out holding their head. Oi, oi, oi. Well, you should have been tailgating, fool. Nevertheless, Kamala Harris. Do you know that was a coup that took place when Joe Biden got in the White House? And the coup wasn't like the coup that we normally see in other nations, military coup, where they come in and take over the government in military suits and whatnot like that. This coup was taking place. This coup took place with $2,000 Armani suits on, nice expensive shoes, nice Etiquette silk ties, and beautiful cotton shirts. Very well groomed men and women. That was a coup. All right, why are they sitting up talking about Donald Trump gonna be a dictator, he gonna be a dictator, he gonna destroy democracy? Look at what's taking place right now. See, this is the weird thing. The things that's taking place right now in your country, you're not even acknowledging that. Because why? The people that took over the country has been pointing you at something that's not even true. Talk about Donald Trump gonna destroy democracy. Democracy at stake. You know what? One way that you can tell somebody lying is they always telling you about something else. Okay, so they keep pointing their finger at Trump and whatnot, while they are actually doing what they're telling you he's going to do. That whole democratic process was thrown out the window when they installed Kamala. And that's what they do in a dictatorship. They don't give you an opportunity to go in and choose who you want to be your leader. They tell you who your leader gonna be, and they hand it down to the next family member, and that's how some of these countries and these other countries have had the same family in control for 55 years. The father passed off to his son. He been there 20, 30, 40 years, and then he passed off to his son. You look up 50 some odd years done going by, and it's the same family member that's been running this country in the ground. And so this is what's taking place in America. You think you got a democratic process going, but that ain't what happened when this girl, now look at this here. They done just put her there. Now all of a sudden, they done put Kamala in the position that there's a strong chance of push to make her president. They just put her there. And when Trump was beating Biden, they done just put her there after Biden said, okay, I'm stepping down. And now Kamala is beating Trump and ain't did nothing, ain't said nothing. Trump? No, come on now. You got to be able to see the lies, the bullshiggity. You know what I'm saying? The bamboozle. You got to be able to see that. How in the world this woman just pop up? They install her, just stuck her there because she daggone didn't come up from a democratic process. Like, okay, we gonna vote, let's see who's gonna be the democratic potential, right? None of that took place. They just put her there. Biden stepped down. Now, if the president, if he really something happened and he can't execute his duties as president, then it goes to the vice president. That's the normal process. But Biden, he just said he's stepping down. Okay. Because the man, come on now, y'all. He needed to do that. At a certain point, he really, seriously, he should have never went that long. Old dude, okay, you can be 80 some odd years old, but when you still got your head together physically, no big deal being 80. I mean, Netanyahu, he's close to 80. But, he's talking, telling lies, doing everything. But he's not, like Biden, flubbing up stuff, forgetting stuff, calling world leaders other wrong names. Like, good googly boo. This is to me, I first said a long time ago, man, that's elder abuse. You got a person so old, they don't even realize you need to go and sit down. And then you got this man stuck out there because you the first lady or you the first family and y'all get money because, good God Almighty, how evil can you be? Put your father in the house and let him relax. That's what he really needs. No, not out here amongst all of this. I mean, I would hate for my children to be like that. Done got to a point where you just really, you beyond your time right now. You should be at the house chilling. No, they rode that horse as far as they could. So anyway, the next person pop up was Kamala, right? They got her out there and got the music and the drums and the folks all geeked up, acting like she is the Democratic candidate. And no democratic process took place. You know what I'm saying? But they not showing you these dismal rallies. She had this rally the other day, you know what I'm saying? And 6 to 8 people showed up. Man, it was so quiet. It sounds so pitiful. They was trying to get a little chant going. Kamala Harris, Kamala. It was just sick, man. Stop, shut up. And then they flashed over to Trump. Tens of thousands of people packed in the place. Couldn't even see the seats or the floor. So many human bodies in there. And then they showed you outside. And initially, when the guy first did it, you thought that what you was looking at outside was a rally. Because remember, last time he had the rally outside, right? No, what was outside were the tens of thousands of people that couldn't get inside. And then they showed Kamala Harris in this room, her little rally, 6 to 8 people. So few people, you could count them. They said it exactly, 6 to 8 people. They didn't get 6 to 9 people to come in there. And she's supposed to be beating Trump. That's what they got out there. That's what they're putting out there. She beating Trump. Wow. How you beat Trump and you hold a rally and only 6 to 8 people show up to your rally? And Trump is sitting over here, don't have enough space for all the people. Yeah, they lying to you. Lying. Master deceivers. That's what it is. But, that's America. I've had people ask me, so why you always talking about America, American politics? Because I was born and raised in Atlanta, Georgia. I have family there. I got friends in Florida, South Florida. I got a daughter. She's living in Arkansas. I have friends in Chicago and another friend out in Hope, Arkansas. So, I got people there. That's the truth. I got people here in Israel, family, even in Africa. I got people down there, a couple of countries. And so I keep up with all the news in these different places because you don't want this stuff to sneak up on you. Like right now in Israel, it looks like just about any day Israel going to be at a full-scale war up there with Hezbollah. And if that happened, it's already been quietly stated that 2 million people done left up out of this country and more going. I got a close friend. His family, they leaving next month. They getting up out of here. So between America and Israel, man, you better pay attention because you don't want this stuff to sneak up on you because these warmongers, they at it. They are at it. And why they doing this with Kamala Harris is a bigger picture. It's sad that so many of my people is caught up on the bullshit, but there's a reason behind them wanting her to be there. Remember the World Economic Forum and the New World Agenda? They haven't backed up off that. Even though Klaus Schwab has stepped down from leading it, he passed the reins off to his daughter. And you listen to her, she sounds exactly like her pop. Exactly like that. No change. And remember, sometimes women can be as ruthless and more ruthless than men. You know that. And so old Pops started the World Economic Forum, which was, reported to be a shield cover for the New World Agenda. When they come together in Davos talking about the World Economic Forum, they really planning this New World takeover where they will permanently put this world in a state of dominion under them, unelected leaders, okay? And so in order to do that, take over country, you can't take over a strong country when it's in its strength, standing strong, operating, everything going good. You got to break that country. And so when you look across America at the things that's taking place under the Joe Biden administration, then you could just about see how the country is being broken down. When you're in a country and you're talking about people that steal less than $950, won't go to jail, won't be prosecuted, and nobody can do anything to them, what the world kind of sense does that make? Seriously? Yes. And videos after videos have shown people stealing out of stores. I remember I saw this one video, these people were stealing clothes out of the store. And they was going at it so hard that they couldn't carry all the clothes in their hand. So they just grabbed the entire clothes rack and rolled it out the door. Wow. That's right now, you know what I'm saying? Under the Joe Biden administration. And when the Joe Biden administration and all his cronies are pointing the finger at Trump, talking about Trump gonna be a dictator, but you just put this woman up here, that's the way dictator work. You don't have a voting process. You just put in there who you want. That's why you look at some of these nations around the world and you hear that this family been in power for 55 years. Why? They don't have no democratic process. They dictator. They just put them up there. And so that's one thing that these people are real good at. They will talk smack about someone else and what they're doing, and at the same time, the exact same thing they're telling you that this other person is doing, or people, that's exactly what they're doing. That's bamboozling you, throwing you off the trail, to make you look at Trump as a dictator. Oh, he gonna be a dictator. You know, they talking about this man in a manner that he has no history. I even heard one knucklehead say Trump don't have no experience to be president. This is what the smoke happened to the 4 years that he was president. You understand what I'm saying? What kind of measuring rod is you people using? The man was the president for 4 years. You got 4 years experience right there. Now all of a sudden it don't mean nothing. Was he a dictator them 4 years that he was in there? No, man. So they sitting up scaring the crap out of everybody, talking about he gonna be a dictator. Well, how you know? Oh, now you know the future. And when you're operating as a dictator right now, because they sitting up telling you about Trump, and now they'll poof, done put Kamala up there and won't let you see them dismal rallies, 68 people, and they pointing you over here and doing it over there. That's some devil stuff, some trickery, demonic wizardry that you're not even noticing. This is what they doing. They bamboozling you. That's what they doing. Bamboozle at the highest order. And the reason why I talk about it, because I love you and I'm concerned and don't know about it like ugly. You know? That's why. And then this here woman got all these black people talking about da 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 da. Black folks smart, man. They ain't running around here talking about who. I watched this guy walk down the street and was asking brothers and sisters, what do you think about Kamala Harris becoming the president? And brothers like, who? Who is that? Oh, it was funny. One sister was standing there drinking her drink. She said, who? Kamala who? What did she do? He said, she the vice president. The sister's like, really? He said, what do you think about her becoming the president? He said, I don't even know her. Wow. You live right there in the United States of America. You don't know who Kamala Harris is. Well, you were really not paying attention. And that's what she, you know, and she stood up there and said, people between 18 and 25 are stupid. This girl done said some dastardly stuff about people. 18 to 25, stupid. Wow. And Rush Limbaugh was speaking to her, and she said, yeah, I said that. I'm gonna have to clean that up. She don't give a crap. This girl, she don't give a crap, because she running around playing games, man. She ain't serious one bit or the other. She playing games. And it's sad that so many people are getting caught up in this foolishness. You know, sometimes you kind of feel sorry for it, man. They just innocent souls just being taken advantage of, bamboozled on some bullshiggity. Anyway, I hope that you all, you know, can, I hope you all be all right. Because it's enough bullshiggity going on that, just crazy, man. Ooh, I ain't even know, old boy. You don't watch this car. Usually this car have about 30 pounds of mud on it. All right, we done got out here. We arrived alive. I hope that you got something, and I appreciate you taking a few minutes listening to me. But You know, try to not allow all of this hype, this artificial hype that they ratcheting up about this woman to get you. You know, don't be so gullible, man. It's like, you know, I'm running into people talking about, oh yeah, we got to get the black woman in there. It's time for a black woman. But what's she gonna do for you? Well, what is the policies, man? What? She just black. Wow. Anyway, y'all be good, okay? And again, remember, I said it because I love you. You know, I don't like ugly. I want you to be okay. I don't want you to be bamboozled and taken advantage of and hoodwink and all those things, because they certainly, that's what they're doing. How you gonna have a rally and only 6 to 8 people show up, and then they telling you that she done pulled ahead of Trump? She beating Trump in the polls. Well, she can beat Trump in the polls all day long, because hell, I can make a poll. I can lie right now and pull a poll out and say, oh man, Donald Trump is beating Kamala Harris 87 points to 2. I did a poll, but you don't know nobody that was asked a question. Go and ask some of your friends. Did you fill out a poll? Anyone ask you about your position or whatever with Kamala Harris? No. Ask some of your people. But don't forget to subscribe to this channel, okay? That would be a wonderful thing. One day I look up and I have a whole bunch of subscribers, and maybe, you know, I can get some revenue going. That would be a beautiful thing. Okay? So go ahead and subscribe. Do that for me. I really appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Get me up there to the point where I can be like some of these other channels, get some revenue. And wouldn't that be something? I could go ahead and get enough subscribers to where I can get some income, and I can get off here and move around and show you some things that would be quite interesting. Nevertheless, I love you from the basement of my heart all the way up to the attic of my mind. Love you 24/7. That means I love you all the time. Shalom.